Punk does not do anything to you. He belongs out here with me. You gotta learn to leave him alone, okay? Savvy likes to come out here too, with me. Leave her alone. And do nothing. He's just flat out being stubborn. You wait there. Let me get these two out of here. Come on. Come on, go. And look at that. She's got hay in her stall and she just opened Tigger's to go in with him instead. She just don't want to be lonely. Red Rooster chased one. Red Rooster. Big Red, you better get out of here. Y'all want to have some hay? Who wants some hay? I see you peeking back there. Who wants some hay? Everybody? There's Ro. She blends in with the color of the grass. You've got to stop looking at the dogs that way. You've got to stop looking at the dogs that way. Don't, big boy. I don't want to have to chase you through the pasture again, big boy. Leave him alone. That Punky is not doing anything to you, okay? Punk does not do anything to you. He belongs out here with me. You gotta learn to leave him alone, okay? Savvy likes to come out here too, with me. Leave her alone. See that? He was gonna try it. He was gonna try it. Can you just come on up here and get some dinner already? Tigger, are you coming? I'm coming. I'm coming. We got a duck here. And we have ducks all over here in the pasture. I've really been trying to keep an eye on them and see if anything is sitting on the eggs in the well house. I'm trying to get eyes on who Mama Duck is. Maybe Mama Duck. Oh, nope. Mama Duck's not in there. They're asking me why the heck I'm worried about a duck when they haven't eaten yet. I'm coming. I've got to give horses hay in all the buckets there. Now I've got to get some more hay, okay? I'm on my last stretch of hay here, but we'll do a hay pickup soon. But you can tell from this that the horses are eating the coastal hay and the goats are eating the coastal hay, and that's grand. That's great news. I've actually been kind of mixing that together and giving it to them, putting a little bit of the alfalfa with the coastal hay and feeding it to them that way, and it's done really well so far. So I'm gonna get these buckets filled up and deliver this hay to their eating places, but that's not all I have to do. I wanna show y'all what they've done to the round bale. The horses, nope, not the horses. Tigger is not being very cooperative today, and he doesn't want to go to his own stall for dinner. We haven't had a problem like this in quite some time. I moved both buckets of hay over to that stall, and he still wants to stand here and do nothing. He's just flat out being stubborn. You wait there. Let me get these two out of here. Come on. Come on, go. Go. Y'all give Tigger some space, just a minute. Sir, you gotta go to your own stall. Go. Go. Back. Back. I tell you what, the dude was just not budging. I was pushing him as hard as I could, and the dude just didn't want to budge. Big boy's trying to sneak around the other side with Barbie. Oh, he went first. Why? I was gonna try and trick him. Whoa, you stay. I only want big boy. Look at y'all bumping booties. There's no room. No, you two are not eating together. You're not. I closed the stall so neither of them would come in here and Barbie could make her way back to her own hay. Opened it up with her nose, go, and let Big Boy in, and then she left. We're not switching eating places right now, okay? This is totally not what I expected for today's video, playing Ring Around the Rosie with the horses. It's not. Why don't you have this one and come with me? Okay? Yeah, you can come with me. Come on. You're gonna get fed at your own stall. You know what I mean? Head over there. Not back to hers. To your own. Good gravy. You know where to go. Thank you. See, he knows what to do. He'll circle for me here, and then he'll go in front of me, and that's what we're working on, not being grabby. He'll go ahead of me is what I was gonna say, and then he'll circle again at the gate to make sure I'm still coming. I'm coming. Still coming. And look at that. She's got hay in her stall and she just opened Tigger's to go in with him instead. She just don't want to be lonely. He said, I'll just have yours then. You have my, oh my gosh, that's why she left. Oh my word. You see how when Tigger went into the other stall, the goats left and they just wanted to bother Barbie again because Barbie won't keep the goats off of her food and Tigger will. Tigger's not mean to the goats, but he will keep the goats off of his food. That's just a problem you have when you feed everyone together like that. And that's the whole reason that I got the stalls in the first place. Barbie's a food stealer. The goats are food stealers. I'm not having the easiest time tonight. The goats are out. I'm not trying to catch you, Barbie. I want to keep the goats away from your hay. Goats are out. In all honesty, I'm letting Tigger keep this stall for now, okay? He's just gonna have this stall tonight. Because I need to get moving on. Barbie's gonna go in. Look at her eyeballing me. I actually just heard some very loud, very dramatic firing. I'm suspicious that maybe that started right before I came out here, and that might be what has everybody a little bit on edge. Even Feather is running up into the barn right now because she's freaked out. Now that that is handled well enough, I'm gonna show y'all my round hay bale. Someone commented on my previous video when I made the video putting the hay bale out and putting the hay bag on it. Someone mentioned about it being like a tripping hazard, a fall hazard, a hurt their leg hazard, and I didn't think about it like that. And when the hay bale was big and everything was wrapped up tight, I thought to myself, really, how could that be a tripping hazard? I mean, surely they're not just gonna be up kicking my hay bale, and it's not until now that I see it how it is, and I think I was having a little bit of a dull moment, and I totally understand now how it could be a tripping hazard. Because this is how it looks when it's not full of hay. I put some hay over here for Ro so she could come over here and eat some in peace. I just feel like she's so little and frail still to be putting up with the goats fighting and beating up on her. I went ahead and drug the hay bag out with everything that was left in it to be discarded, because it seems like a lot of hay to go to waste. But at this point, the goats had been walking all over it. Goats pee and poop on everything. Horses had been stepping on it. It wasn't good hay anymore. It needs to be thrown away. Now I can get this area cleaned up a little bit and get another round bale of hay put out here, a fresh round bale of hay for them. Hello, sir. Hello. It is so good to see you too. Show everyone how beautiful you are. I think that's what you want. There you go. And I guess it's safe to say for now, that I won't be using the hay bag. I loved the hay bag. Let me tell you why. When I put the first hay bale out here with no hay bag, just set the hay bale out here, it lasted me about a week. About a week before it started looking pretty rough, and they needed a new one. When I put the hay bale out here and then wrapped it in the hay bag, that was January 8th. Today is the 28th, so that second hay bale with the hay bag lasted me almost a full 3 weeks, 2 weeks longer than a bale without a hay bag. The hay bag helps them eat it a little bit slower and reduce wastage, the stuff that just falls onto the ground and the stuff that just nobody wants. My entire pasture needs to be dragged right now, okay? Dragged to drug, I don't know, y'all will tell me. But from this area right here, and knowing what this area looked like whenever I put the new hay bale out here, I can tell that there's such a significant difference in what is on the ground. Almost all of this is strode out from that first hay bale with no bag on it. And when I took the other bag out, maybe this little pile right here and this stuff laying directly around Feather is wastage from the one with the bag on it. So I really want to use my bag, but I don't think it's a good idea to use the bag until I build something to contain my hay bale, something to keep the goats from climbing in and onto the hay bale. I think that's the biggest problem. So now I'll tell y'all about a little idea that I had, okay? This fence has to come down, this fence here, and when it does, I'll have a gate. A gate that probably doesn't look the best, but it's in good working condition. If it's put on some hinges, it's a good gate, okay? Thought about putting a gate off the front of this and then, you know, finishing a little wall and turning half of this into a horse stall for the extra guy I'm holding over here. Won't have to go to the round pen anymore. Turning half of this into the horse stall, and then the other half of this would be for our round bales of hay to keep them out of the weather. And I would just have to build some kind of little hay ring or a little box around the hay, make it accessible to put a new bale inside of. The goats can't climb all the way in or on top of it. And then I will be able to use my hay bag when nobody can walk all over it. What y'all think? Good plan? Let's go feed some chickens before we get the heck out of here. I think it's cute when the chickens follow me, but I hope the peacocks don't come. The chickens will probably start running out here to me in just a second. Not only because I'm carrying feed, they always like to follow me around this little area till I get too far from the coop, and then they all turn and come back closer. So proud of these girls actually, because we had a hard time with them about that for a long time. I'm sorry, Betty, that you can't go in. Excuse me. Excuse me. You just stepped right on my foot. Betty, I'm sorry. I can't even take you seriously though with your hair like that. Red Rooster chased one. Red Rooster. Big Red, you better get out of here. He started chasing one of the hens, and Harry come just, whoo, flying out of that coop. Y'all can go back home. He's gone for a minute. Go on in and I'll close you up. Everybody's a little bit crazy, but we're done and going home. And I'll see y'all on the next one.